Now, from the Tri-State's news leader, this is WGEN News.
Right now at 5, changes are coming to a Tri-State agricultural program. Plus, how you can save money on your electric bill in Quincy. We'll show you. And jurors are still deliberating in the case of Timothy Bleefnick, who's accused of murdering his estranged wife. Good evening. I'm Daniel. When Mackenzie Henderson is off this evening. The trial for the Quincy man accused of murdering his estranged wife is
on the Remember the Removal bike ride. A ruling against abortion bans, the 2 state laws the state Supreme Court says are unconstitutional.
Covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 11 starts right now.
Welcome to Fox 23 News at 11. I'm Ron Terrell. New at 11, the Oklahoma Supreme Court ruled 2 laws barring abortions in the state are unconstitutional. The governor signed both of those into law last year.
Tonight on News 13, the Fairbanks North Star Borough has seen a significant increase in vehicle-related thefts. We'll share details. Plus, the end of a multi-year lawsuit over union dues between the Alaska State Employees Association and the Dunleavy administration. News 13 starts right now.
Keeping our eye on the interior, News 13 starts right now.
Good evening. Today is Wednesday, May 31st. Thank you for joining News 13. I'm Alex Bengel, leading our broadcast. According to the Alaska
is on for whoever shot at a home in Kirkland, sending 3 boys to the hospital. We're live on scene with the latest. Disturbing discovery near Bellingham. We'll talk to conservationists about this grizzly bear that washed up on shore.
Tracking the hottest temperatures of 2022. I'll let you know how warm it's going to get coming up.
And the most significant overhaul of our country's gun laws in decades has just cleared a major hurdle. We'll talk about that and much more on King 5 News at noon right now. And right now, police are still searching for whoever shot 3 boys in a home in Kirkland. 2 of them are teenagers.
Join Steve Bunin weekdays on King 5 News at noon.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to NHK Newsline. I'm Yoshi Ogasawara.
Welcome to Evergreen Speedway's Home Track Heroes on CW11.
Well, a very pleasant good evening to you. Welcome into Home Track Heroes on CW11. Caleb Hart, Derek Hobbs joining me this weekend on the TV show.
De vuelta a las mascarillas, hoy día las autoridades de Los Ángeles, en California, no descartan su uso obligatorio en interiores a raíz del incremento de contagios y hospitalizaciones por COVID-19. En todo el país, menos de la mitad de los hispanos menores de 65 años tiene la vacuna de refuerzo.
Gracias por acompañarnos en esta mañana. A ver, ¿están muy contentos, chicos?
¿Cómo no? Ya es viernes. ¿Por qué estamos contentos, señores? Porque ya finalmente es viernes, llegaron. Además,
Al Rojo Vivo comienza ya.
Bueno, bienvenidos al Rojo Vivo. Yo soy Mirka de Llanos. Acabo de llegar del set de La Mesa Caliente, así que
CW11. Now to the moments that matter most here at home and around the world. Thousands forced to flee as a wildfire rages on.
I feel like they would just put it as if, hey, it's just another thing in the hood.
Why murders in minority neighborhoods are less likely to be solved. Plus, important tips on how to protect your eyes while working at the office.
Hi, sweetheart.
And one dog's incredible journey to return home years later.
I'm Trayson Bragg. Your news starts now.
I'm Juliette Goodrich with your Seattle News Now top stories. A surge in COVID cases has public health leaders.
life is amazing. And then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. So breathe in the amazing, hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living heartbreaking, soul-healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful.
This is Fox 13 News at 5.
Tonight on Fox 13 News, flames burst out on the freeway and the afternoon commute comes screeching to a halt after a truck catches fire. How long will this affect traffic and how did this fire start in the first place? We'll break it all down for you next.
Plus, the morning commute also coming to a stop for many after a ferry makes a hard landing in West Seattle. See what caused the hull of that boat to crumple and what crews are doing to get things back up and running again.
And some good news for Seahawks fans with one of the Seattle's biggest stars signing a new deal to stay in town. What that means is training camp rolls on this week. You're watching
Live from Fox 13 News, this is Good Day Seattle.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this Sunday. I'm China Green.
It's gonna be
May.
That's right. Welcome to May, everybody. I'm Brian Flores. Let's get ready to start with a check on your weather this morning with meteorologist Abby Akoni. And how's it looking out there? Pretty nice so far.
We're seeing.
Right now on Cairo 7 tonight, new video shows the moment an armed gunman shoots their way into a school and kills 6 people, including children.
We're breaking down the latest involving today's tragic incident as President Biden calls for change.
The man accused of shooting up an apartment complex and injuring a baby appears in court for the first time. And people who know him say they're shocked.
I'm digging into the court documents to learn more about that terrifying night as neighbors share everything they know about the alleged shooter.
A Linwood City Council member in the hot seat after posting this ad aimed at students.
This is just very disgraceful and unacceptable.
What residents are saying about his Love Conquers All school tour and how the council is responding to the criticism.
And imagine waking up to find out you owe Google $500,000 in charges you never made. Jesse Jones investigates the glitch that's sticking people with these crazy charges.
But we begin tonight with the latest school shooting nightmare, this time in Nashville, Tennessee. Good evening, I'm Aaron Wright.
And I'm Gwen Baumgartner. 3 children, all 9 years old, and 3 adults were killed. Tonight,
Mensaje del presidente Andrés Manuel López Obrador con motivo de su tercer informe de gobierno desde Palacio Nacional. Cobertura especial del informe de gobierno. Mañana, a partir de las 10 horas, por ADN 40. El canal informativo más visto de México.
En el
10:53 minutos de la mañana y como puede ver estamos de manteles largos porque está con nosotros.
El periodismo ágil de ADN 40 te lleva al instante la información que es tendencia. Lunes a viernes, 15 horas. El canal informativo más visto de México.
Contra la gripe.
Bajo toneladas de concreto, justo a los pies de hacer las noticias juntos, aquí la información más relevante.
Sucesos que importan, la información ágil y honesta, sucesos que impactan, los acontecimientos que marcan el día a día.
Momento de dar una vuelta por el mundo.
De lo nacional a lo internacional, la información que tú necesitas. ADN 40 en red, lunes a viernes, 20 horas, el canal informativo más visto de México.
Periodismo crítico, que ejerce la libertad, que cuestiona todo. La opinión, la pluralidad de voces.
Todas las ideas confluyen, todas las ideas caben en esta República MX. Todas las noches a las 10.
ADN 40.
Así despertó este 15 de septiembre el Popocatépetl. A las 6 de la mañana con 36 minutos el volcán hizo erupción lanzando material incandescente. Otra explosión amarillo fase 2. Ya a esta hora de la tarde siguen velando a la niña Mía en Tlalnepantla.
¿Cómo están? Muy buenas tardes. Pues ya falta poco, tantito para las 4, pero también para el grito.
Así es,
¿Cómo
por eso me
estás,
vestí de rojo. Por eso
No,
me vestí de rojo.
eso no es rojo, pero ok.
Bueno, es mi rojo.
Los vamos a estar acompañando.
You're watching Como News.
Now at 11, the Idaho quadruple murder suspect expected back in court. We asked the experts what we can expect to happen next.
Plus, rising rent as state lawmakers debate new bills around housing. Landlords and tenants want help with either mounting costs or layers of regulation.
An atmospheric river steering toward the northwest. We'll talk about the rain, the wind, and the waves in my forecast.
Then at 11:15, flag ban controversy. The new policy some say is dividing students.
The judge wants to take control of this case and make sure things are moving forward.
Now at 11, the man accused in quadruple murder that's captured the nation's attention is expected to make his second court appearance tomorrow.
Brian Koberger is charged with killing 4 university.
This is In the Loop. I'm Christian Bryant. This fall, we took you through a range of stories about the
You're watching Scripps News.
Why is everyone talking?
Oh, it's not fun, but you deal with it.
Now it's 7, 3 days after powerful winds hit parts of Snohomish County, and the power is still out for tens of thousands of customers.
And rain and snow are actively falling in western Washington. In your full forecast, I'll show you where and when it will clear out.
Also, a man accused of shooting and killing a Central District business owner faces a judge.
And it's the final push. What's at stake as voters prepare to determine the balance of power in the nation's capital.
Well, it's been snowing in Friday Harbor up on San Juan Island. Temperatures there are hovering right at freezing. Thanks to Mike Martin for tagging us on Twitter. We'll have a first look at your forecast in just 2 minutes.
First, though, a look at the Snohomish.
Next on Cairo 7's News at Noon, a frosty front has moved into our area in the lowlands. From the north to the south, snowflakes are flying, and our crews are out tracking it all.
Yeah, and there's still some out there, still some moisture at least. But to me, the bigger story is what's coming in behind this very, very cold air. And then the way we get out of this system could be an even bigger problem.
And roads are icy and dicey. Crews are out working to keep things clear, but the cold conditions are causing chaos for some drivers, especially for those headed to the mountains. I'm Michelle Millman. An hour of News at Noon is straight ahead. Stay with us.
I called Bernard Law.
Now on Cairo 7 News.
And welcome to Cairo 7's News at Noon. It's Tuesday, December 20th. I'm Michelle Millman.
Right now on Cairo 7 News.
New at 5, 4 people, including a girl under the age of 18, were shot during an illegal street racing event early this morning. Good evening, I'm Dee Dee Sun. Police say this happened in the 2500 block of B Street Northwest after a fight broke out between multiple people.
Bringing stories into focus so you get the full picture. Cairo 7 News at 4, 5, and 6.
Right now on Cairo 7 News.
Now at 6, 4 people, including a girl under the age of 18, were shot during an illegal street racing event early this morning. Good evening, I'm Dee Dee Sun. Police say this happened in the 2500 block of B Street. Watching us tonight, CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 7.
Cairo 7 News is live, local, in-depth, 24/7. Log on to Cairo7.com and download the Cairo 7 News and weather apps. KIRO 7 News.
Tonight, Auburn police continue to search for suspects involved in a quadruple shooting early this morning. Good evening, I'm Dee Dee Sun, and thanks for joining us tonight. Police say this happened in the 25.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy Gordson and welcome to Washington Grown. Growing food isn't all that our farmers and ranchers are up to these days. In this episode, we're going to look at how Washington's ag community is cultivating young leaders for the future. Tomas, we just know that they were at a high rate of speed prior to the road rage incident.
Two drivers tangle on I-5, leading to a shooting and then a crash. And tonight, the search for the suspect.
Plus, the new warning for local preschools.
It's extremely worrying, right? You're kind of like, oh my gosh, is something going to happen? Do I want to pull them out of daycare until this goes through?
The lie a man tells to get inside and what he does. That's putting preschools across our state on high alert. Then at 11:15, businesses have had enough. The rash of break-ins that have some owners talking about leaving a Seattle neighborhood for good. And how a ruling out of Texas could take a major abortion pill off the market here in Washington. Come on News at 11 starts now. Developing now at 11, terrifying moments unfolding on I-5 near the city of SeaTac. Road rage erupted in gunfire, and tonight whoever fired those shots is still on the run. And
It's Parents' Night Out. But how will they feel the morning after?
Did we do this? It's hard. But the cheese is good.
American House tomorrow night at 5 and 5:30 on CW11. With a renewed commitment to local news, sports, and entertainment, CW11 celebrates 70 years of serving the Northwest.
This is CBS 2 News at 11.
Right now at 11, a multi-million-dollar plan to house asylum seekers in Chicago. A vote is expected at any moment with a city council meeting underway and aldermen weighing in. Some young students just finishing a peace walk on Chicago's west side to help raise awareness about gun violence. And a great day for Asian American Pacific Islanders. Celebrations going on right now in Daly Plaza. We have your sizzling first alert forecast and when you might need some, when we might get some needed rain. Good morning, I'm Jim Williams. Marisa Vedra is off. It is Topic A.
This is KDKA TV News at 7:30.
Emotional and compelling testimony continued today in the federal courthouse downtown. It is day 2 for the trial of the man accused of the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting that impacted 3 congregations in the entire Pittsburgh community. Good evening and thank you for joining us at 7:30. I'm Megan Schiller. Today, survivors of the shooting took...
Your News at 6 starts right now.
Straight ahead in this half hour.
Of all the things that you worry about with your kid in 2023, I feel like getting them on the bus should be the safest part of their day.
A day after a teenager in Gray is hit while getting off a school bus, complaints from parents in another Maine town about cars and trucks going way too fast near a bus stop. Also ahead.
All the kids who are here either have lost a parent or have just not seen their parents or don't know where they are.
They are the most vulnerable of America's new immigrants, underaged and alone. How one woman and one organization are working to give them a place to get their bearings and start a new life. And
this is like her first house, and that we get to help with that, I feel like really proud.
Helping high school girls imagine themselves building a different kind of life for themselves. This is News Center Maine at 6.
The teenager hit by a tractor-trailer truck yesterday is expected to make a full recovery. Meanwhile, another close call in Sanford this morning.
Cobertura en la que puedes confiar. Esto es Telenoticias Laredo a las 10.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas noches y muchísimas gracias por sintonizar Telenoticias. Les saluda Miguel Amante. Así están las cosas por el barrio a esta hora de la noche. Y le adelanto que hoy no habrá mañana.
Coverage you can count on from your good neighbor station. This is KGNS News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Yoselin Gallardo. The House of Representatives has passed the bill suspending the nation's debt limit through January 1st, 2025. That was
tiempos diferentes donde la protección de huéspedes y visitantes
From the King 5
5 Studios, it's New Day Northwest with Amity and Treasy.
Oh,
del
45 TV Tijuana.
Tu canal de acción y aventura en tu idioma. Todo el mundo.
Más información en Cada Hora en la Hora. Este lunes 30 de agosto las escuelas reabrieron.
Duele todo.
Clasificación A. Contenido apto para todo público.
Televisa Californias nos acerca.
Televisa presenta.
Next on the Fox 5 News at 1, a smuggling boat came ashore at a naval base where it was spotted, leading to the arrest of 11 people.
Plus, another vaccine company claiming its booster shot will do a significant job in protecting people from the virus. We have the trial results from Johnson & Johnson's second dose.
And a plane lands on a San Diego freeway, hitting 2 cars. We hear from one couple who were in town for their anniversary. The Fox 5 News at 1 starts right now.
Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 News at 1.
Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Maria Arcega Dunn.
And I'm Andrew Lurie. We want to start